Okay, now that we're videotaping, we're having a lot of fun with this, trying to get it to work. Today's lesson is going to be on balancing a checkbook. Our learning goals for today are to become proficient with math skills pertaining to balancing a checkbook. All the technology that the students are going to need, I'll hand out to them in a second. In fact, I'll do that now. Here's a calculator. Here's a calculator for you, Logan. Here's a calculator for you, Leslie. Our second learning goal is to apply today's learned material to real-life situations. When you're going to write a check, you have to have a checking account. How much money is in that checking account determines how many checks you can write. If you run out of money in your checking account, what are you going to have to do? You're going to have to put more money into your checking account, okay? So we're going to go over how to write a check. We're going to go over how to register everything in your checkbook register so you can keep everything balanced and you don't start bouncing checks. Or, as I said earlier, like my wife, if I don't write it in the register, she'll put me right on checkbook restriction. Okay? Typical check, you've got your address here. Me and my wife have social security number, driver's license stuff. They're going to get it anyway, so we just get it put on the check. Pay to the order of line, who you're writing the check to. Okay, you see a dollar amount here. This is where the checks get a little confusing. There's a box here for the dollar amount. And then down on the line below, pay to the order of, you're going to put a written description of how much money you're writing the check for. This is for the decimal description, okay? You sign the check here. Make sure you sign the check. If you leave that blank, they can sign their name to it. They get the money. And right here's a little description line for where you wrote the check. Okay? So having 7 minutes, we're going to just dive right into this. Okay, you got your directions page out? You have a beginning balance of $200. Okay? So in your registers, make sure you have $200 deposit. Just write any date. You can use the date they gave, or you can use today's date. Y'all have that? Okay. Next sentence. We're going to go to the store. We're going to go to Albertsons, and we're going to pay $42.63 on groceries. Okay. So we have to write a check, don't we? We're going to pay with a check. So what I'm going to do, pay to the order of, where are we shopping?
Albertsons.
Albertsons. So right here, we're going to write Albertsons. Okay. How much was the check for?
$42.63.
$42.63. So right here, we're going to write 42.63. Got that? All right, now, the written description. When you make your written description, I'm going to write out 42. How do I write out 42? And I'll print it. 40, write out 40, dash 2. We're writing the numbers out, okay? Written form. Now, after 42, when you get to the decimal, I just like to draw a little and sign. Or you can write and out, A-N-D. Now, the cents, when you're doing the cents, you're going to write 63 over 100 with a little apostrophe S. So Logan, what does this say?
42 and 63.
100s. Okay? That's 63 cents. That's just a cool way to write it. Now, see all this space I have left? So no one can mess with your decimals and write in what they want. Guess what? We're going to draw a line all the way to where dollars is.
That's smart.
Okay? What do we write here? What did we buy at Albertsons? Food? Okay,
Drinks.
that's good. Well, just keep it general and put food. Just put food or groceries. So now we're going to put food. That tells us, just a little reminder of what the check was for if we forget. What do we have to do here? Yeah, to make it official before that store is going to take it, we got to sign our name in cursive. All right. Now we have our check written out, right? So what did I say we had to do? Right, and I would do it in the store. All right, well, they're bagging stuff. You usually have time. What do we have to fill out? In your checkbook, you're going to flip back to the checkbook register. See where it says number? What's this check number? 621. So we're going to write 621. All right? Let's just use today's date. It's the 14th. So we're going to write 114 right there. Transaction description. You can put food or groceries. We'll just put food. All right? And I would write where you went. Albertsons. All right, now, on the register below my thumb, right here it says payment, right here it says deposit. Are we adding money or are we taking money out of this checking account?
Taking it out.
We're taking it out, so we're making a payment. And usually you're going to have a minus right there and a plus right here. All right?
Isn't payments just being read?
It is, but we're, again, in this room, we're lacking a lot of the bare necessities even, so we're just making do. Okay, how much did we pay for our groceries?
42, 46.
Okay, so, now look, if you notice, there's two boxes under payment. We're going to write the 42 over here, and we're going to write the 63 over here. And that's all that is. This is dollars, and this is cents. Okay? Now, what do we have to do here?
You have to check the payment and the 200 together.
Very good. Okay, so Leslie's saying we started with 200. Now we have to subtract 4263. So on your calculators, punch in 200 minus 42.63. Let me know what you get. What'd you get, Leslie?
You get 157.37.
Okay, so now, here's where a lot of people make a mistake in the register. Okay? You're going to put that 157.37 right here. Most people will write it down here, and then they get their register all out of whack. Okay? So now we've written a check. We've put the check into our register, and we've updated our balance. We used to have 200. We spent 42.63, and now we're down to 157.37. All right, do y'all understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so very important. In my wife's checkbook, she has a mini calculator. So do I. I can't look at numbers and compute them. So ladies that have purses usually have one in their purse. Cell phones usually have them. You're probably going to need a calculator. Okay. So do you all is there anything about this? We didn't write today's date here.
January 14th.
Okay, now, is there anything you all don't understand about this? Okay, is this lesson's a part of a unit that we're teaching, and it's gonna evolve. You can see this packet's thick. But for the purpose of me turning this video into Louisiana Tech, this is all we're gonna do today. So I could keep it at or near 7 minutes. In fact, I'm at 10 minutes. So anyways, that was my lesson for today. I hope I didn't leave anything out. Thank you very much.